Nice to see you.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be here. It's really cool. Thanks a lot. This is a real conversation. Sometimes I grab this, and would that annoy you?
No, that's okay.
And just kind of get you. Okay. And so what this is?
What is this?
This one. Do you see what lies ahead?
No, I can't see it. I see black.
Look!
We're kind of technically out of contract with our record company now, and we're free to do what we want.
You're kidding.
No,
That's
we are.
kind of fantastic.
Yeah,
for you.
but it's very lucky because it's a really good time to go and stand in the shadows again for as long as.
You should have a meeting with Peter Gabriel for this thing because what he's doing is.
Yes, I know. Yes,
It sounds pretty good.
Read about it, yeah. Anyway, but you know, I was like, I'm not deciding anything, and I'm not going anywhere because I think that the whole thing is freaking chaos, and I think that that anybody that jumps on whatever, it's just not. It's just time to just get away from it all for us because you know what we tried to do, like when we put out our last record, we really tried to play the game as it was. We tried desperately to be normal and fit in and like win friends and influence people and all that sort of thing. It didn't work at all. They still thought we were weird. It was like, oh, okay.
Do you need to be accepted?
No. I was like, I just I was really cheesed off that we were being confined to the weird uncle dustbin. Because I was like, no, I think we're making pop music, and obviously we're not. So, fair enough. That's cool. In fact, it's a compliment. But I think it's because there's not a lot of hope about at the moment that a lot of the music business is in self-destruct, as in a lot of culture, generally speaking, is kind of in a little bit of self-destruct, I think. And everything has a lot to do with looking backwards. And it's a shame, but it's completely understandable that people want to not look forward. Music is a license to free up all that stuff. I mean, like, you know, a license to go into a ramp mode or to create beautiful sounds or whatever. But it's very interesting that I think that all good music just comes from this. You are born put with a particularly warped perspective, which we have to get. You spend your whole life trying to straighten it up. You know what I mean? To me, it's always been about like what actually makes me want to sing. What? And it's very easy to forget that, but it's like, well, unless it's something that makes me, unless it's something that's given me a few words out of nowhere or a melody out of nowhere that I'd not ever have come up with unless I'd heard it, it's not a song, if you know what I mean. It's sort of not. It's not about 3 chords and you mean it, man. It's about a bunch of accidents that you get given, and you're given them. You're given the accidents. If you're not listening, you won't hear them, but you're given accidents. I mean, you know, I go through phases where everything is like all these things just keep happening. I can't bloody keep track. I'll have 3 or 4 days where it's just happening all the time. You know, it's getting beamed in directly, and I think that's the thing. That's what it is to be a songwriter. Nothing else.